Well, a lot of little projects have showed up. Some minor. Just got to get all the crud off of a kitchen fire. Same here. So I'm going to give you an old clock. And this is an old display case, I think. Although I'm not sure how you get into it once. I guess you unscrew it, lift this off. Doesn't seem very practical. And then it's got a twisted base, of which the rest is around here somewhere. But not important today. What I would like to do is talk about copper. This is a canister set that I was supposed to polish up. And I did my usual lemon juice and salt, and it wouldn't really react much. So my guess is somebody tried to polish it with lacquer still on it. It's not a great quality piece, but you can see the bottom is shinier where it's worn off. And this one right here, you can actually see remnants of lacquer. So I'm going to try several things. The first being acetone. I'm sure I have lacquer thinner somewhere, but I don't know if this will work faster, better, or not at all. So let's give it a shot from way in the distance, right? I got green, that's a good sign. I need to bring some more shop rags out. So let's see. I don't know how quickly this will work, whether I have to, I don't know how quickly this will work, whether I have to soak it for an extended period, or if this is just going to immediately cut right through the lacquer finish. So we'll find out. Oh yeah, I see the lacquer dissolving, so that was the issue. Okay, so I think the best way to go about this then is get some fresh towels, a pan to put underneath this, and some lacquer thinner or acetone. Okay, hopefully I won't blow the house up, or the barn, whatever you call this. I also heard you could boil these in water if you didn't have chemicals, or you were worried about smelling the chemical. I've never tried it, but it makes sense. Really hard to tell if I've got it all off or not. It dries quickly, of course. Probably should add something to it to slow that down. That evaporation makes this copper cold as heck. So let's see. I can certainly see a difference in sheen alone. At least I can. I don't know if the camera picks it up. Kind of tell when I'm brushing, it gets a little, what to call it, grabby. I can't think of a word that describes the brush goes on smooth and suddenly it feels like you're brushing sandpaper. So I imagine that's the lacquer loosening, making the brush feel I don't know. What's really on there, you see where this is shiny? You can kind of see the buildup is still there. See if I keep it a little wetter. Get it really loose. It evaporates pretty quickly. This won't be an exciting video unless you like ASMR, which my videos tend to be anyway. Sometimes I watch people and they talk so much and have so much music while they talk that I just give up. So I'm kind of conscious of the background noises. Like I can hear the light fixtures buzzing because they're not warm yet, but that will go away. But is anyone here for quality videos? Probably not. Probably here to learn a technique. Not be annoyed. I made a nice comment on one of my I Thought Friends video yesterday, and they immediately deleted it. And it was a happy birthday, nice comment. But evidently, it was flagged for some reason. So I guess that's how we win and lose followers, maybe. I've been following this person since they were 2 days old on the YouTube, so let's hope this platform doesn't die a sudden death because of meanies is a better word I can think of. It's politically right. Not correct, just right. Okay, I see a little bit more. So, I'm gonna do a little on this, then I'll bring you back when it's further along, ready for polish. Well, I haven't died from the chemicals yet, but morning's not over. It's really hard to tell with so much tarnish if I have it all or not. I'm pretty sure I don't. They must really put it on thick. Many, many coats. Because most of you know lacquer dries in seconds. But yeah, see where it's still. It's been soaking for quite a while. So I'll continue. I guess while that one's soaking, I can show you what I do. I have a lot of really bad copper to polish. Two things, salt and a lemon. Doesn't make sense, but the combination of the salt and that citric acid of the lemon is just perfect to not scratch the copper, but eat off years of tarnish that was under the lacquer. If there's any lacquer left, it won't polish, so I'll know where to go back and hit it. You can see a huge difference already just from that. I didn't do a very good job on the first one here in getting all the lacquer off with the acetone. One lemon will polish a whole lot of copper. Still got lacquer. It's come along. Some of this stuff is just where they picked it up and got kitchen grease underneath the lip. It's a little stubborn, so this is 4/0 steel wool. Surprisingly, it's not scratching it. I thought it might. I suppose if I stayed in one place and polished and polished and polished, I probably could polish through the copper, but I don't want a bunch of ugly black corrosion. So I may have to take this down and put it with a little bit of rouge on the buffing wheel once I get it all clean, if I want to be that particular. My sister bought them as a gift, so I have no money in them, but it would be nice to have them look gift worthy. I think that's looking great compared. This is now a combination of lemon juice, acetone, and salt. No reactions to my hands yet, although I probably should have gloves on. I'm sure the safety patrol will be on my ass, but I'm old. I'm almost wore out and done, so what the heck. Let's see, is that? Got a bucket of water over here where I'm rinsing it off. So far, so good. So now I have to take it to the wheel. I'm sure you don't care about seeing that because I just don't want those extra crusties in the copper and the brass area. So I'm going to take care of that on the buffing wheel. I got to clean the inside. It's filthy with grease. I have to get a degreaser for that. Well, I'm happy with that. I hope that gives you some info on how to polish old cruddy copper that looks worthless. But like me, if you're like me and you like copper, you can buy it really cheap when it looks like that. Time to enjoy.